Right, we've just done every little helps. Click and collect. And we're on our way to Wimpole Hall.
You can never fit under the barrier, under the height barrier, can you?
We didn't think we could fit under the height barrier, and once I'd stopped to the side of it, and the delivery person was sort of grumpily saying, all the way around there, I had to carry it around the van. And I said, I'll turn it round if you want, because I've got the the near side away from the, the delivery point. This is Baldock, incidentally.
Yeah, yeah.
And he sort of dropped it at the front of the van, and we took the delivery inside. It's not a problem. But when I looked at the height barrier, it was 9 foot 2 inches, or 2.8 metres. And I think on my little bit of paper under the visor, I've got it down as brain's gone now.
9.1, I think.
As 9 foot 1 inch. So we could have fitted underneath. So the moral of the story is, put your aerial down, because I remembered I'd left my aerial up.
So would have lost, if you'd gone underneath, we'd lost the aerial.
Well, I'd have banged the aerial on the warning thing, I think.
We got under the thing that's in Inverness, didn't we? The Tesco in Inverness. But I mean, they have got two bays there that aren't under the height thing. Yeah. So we parked in one of those.
Yeah. Well, we thought we'd come through Baldock because one of our viewers, it's called Baldock.
There's a fire engine here.
And there's a great big fire engine coming. So we'll just stop here. And they've never been to Baldock. It's Baldock Aisle Hardware store.
I think where Poppy's Vets was.
It's just back there. Just back there, yeah.
Right. It's the way you always had to come, wasn't it, before they built the bypass?
Yeah. Some nice old Tudor buildings here. That was basically Baldock. So this leads you back onto the bypass, this bit.
But this used to queue, didn't it, when you were coming back?
It was dreadful. We used to go to Norfolk from Luton. We'd come through this way. And the queues sometimes were back here, just trying to get onto the bypass bit. Yeah. The Royston bypass bit.
Yeah.
It was pretty dreadful. We used to have some customers in there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
A new factory there, and a Costa, and a new business park.
Roundabout, take the first exit to
11:22.
198.
Yeah, there's a sign for it here. We'll just follow him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so turn right here.
Yeah. I think it's because it's sort of in there, isn't it, on the right there?
Yeah. And the sat-nav doesn't actually tell you which way to turn, does it? The whole estate.
Right, it's on the right. But
yeah, the whole estate's on the right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Follow the brown signs. You're not really going to go through. You are. Yeah. Okay. Just move out of the way for you. There we are.
Yeah. So we could just have followed the white van.
Bang on time as well.
stop following him now.
Yeah, I think so. It's in here, do you think?
Yeah.
Welcome back. Pre-booked tickets only. So we've booked a time ticket like we were doing last summer.
Yeah. 11:30.
Yeah. And what's open?
I don't think the house is open. I think it's just the park,
grounds
which
and
is
the
quite
gardens.
extensive, and the gardens.
Yeah.
But what I can remember, Poppy wasn't allowed in the garden anyway, was she?
No, I don't think so.
It's a nice place for a picnic and
Yeah. Where do we go now? Parking.
wow,
Badge parking.
a few people here.
Yeah, one, two. Coaches only.
Probably this car park at the end. This is new, this.
Yeah, yeah, it was a...
Like a gravel car park, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was a bit rough, the car park before.
I think this is bigger than I remember it as well.
Yeah.
Go down to the next bit.
Yeah, I think so. Anything coming that side now?
No, it's just a closed gate.
Go a little bit further away from the hubbub.
We could go right far away and go through there.
Don't know what that says. Way out.
Way out.
I don't know where we're going now.
Way
In there? I'm looking at the motorhome. I think I'll go in there, but what's to stop us going in there?
Nothing. Go at the back. I
Yeah.
was going to say go at the corner over there, but
I don't know where the entrance is. It's over there.
I suppose we probably have to go and register we're here, don't we?
Yeah.
And come back.
Yeah, parked all on our lonesomes. One other motorhome here. I'm just going to check in if you can hear me above the aircraft. There. Right, finally reached the entrance. I'm a bit of a dilemma now because we don't know if we've got to check in and then we've got to go round. Because I'd rather like to have some lunch in the van. There's a big queue now. Oh, joys of COVID. Well, that was slightly chaotic, that was. I mean, maybe it's because it's the first day back or first week back, but people jump in the queue and we're standing by the sign that says please wait here to be called forward. No one seemed to be getting called forward, and then the people behind us saying do we have to wait here then? And then leaping in front of us.
I think the little man on the chair has gone somewhere.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, so I think it's his job to tell people to come forward, and I don't know if it's gone for coffee break or something.
And day.
I know.
My God, look at the cars here.
I know. So we go back to the van for some lunch. Says you can come and go once you've got one of these stickers on.
Yeah.
But you must wear these more covered areas.
Yeah, so we're heading back and going to get ourselves fed. It's always slightly cheaper than buying it in the cafe, I suppose.
I don't know.
Yeah, got to follow the signs, arrows, instructions. Slow down, share your day, and support the trust. Right, onwards, lunch. This is why this Jackery has proved so useful. I seem to have so many things to charge now. I've got the Sony batteries for the camera. I've got the 3 roads. I've got the phone. What else have I got? Well, that's enough, isn't it? Yeah, so 3, 4, 5 things charging there, and charging the GoPro batteries off the USB LED. So that's obviously using the van's battery. So that has proved really, really useful there, and you've still not charged your phone yet, have you?
I could use that.
You could use that, yeah. But I mean, if you don't want to drain your van's battery, then...
That little thing is so cute.
It is. It has been really useful. I'm not just saying this, but I am more and more impressed with it, and it's so small and portable. I think that's the great thing, and that's probably why we're using it more. A rear breed Shire horse, Stanley, 19.5 hands high, 2 metres tall. Okay, well, watch out for Stanley then. We've got Charlie as well.
You've got to be one Stanley away from anyone else on the estate during your visit.
One Stanley. Hear that, Pops? One Stanley away. Apparently those piles of wood over there are designed for creepy crawlies to inhabit.
That's why I'm over here. I'm liking that.
I think it's mainly crows, and they're saying, I'm a crow.
I'm a big bird.
Right, that's the outside of the stables, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
And we think the car parks were
Over there.
way over there before. Yeah. People enjoying the sunny outdoors. Yes, assistance dogs only. I don't think Poppy counts as an assistance dog.
Can't read that sign. The
Well, I can't really. That's
Parish
the church.
Church of St Andrew, Wimpole.
Well, that's Wimpole Hall itself. You're going to do a bit of research
I am when I can get to my phone.
and move the
I
dog.
don't know what's sort of stopping me doing that.
Right, so we're going to do a bit of next stop everywhere here, aren't we? You can
Right.
be Claire.
Yeah, I can't remember this, I've got to read it. Wimpole has been continuously occupied for at least 2,000 years,
Yeah.
with evidence from Roman, Anglo-Saxon and medieval times. It has
Yeah.
been owned by a number of different families. The earliest map shows a four-gabled manor house surrounded by a moat. Right,
That's it.
so the first family to live here were
Yeah.
the Churchley family, Chichicheley, from 1428 to 1686.
Right.
And they dominated the area for 250 years.
Yeah.
They demolished the manor house, and parts of the house you see today were built in 1640 and 1650 by Thomas Churchley, MP for Cambridgeshire and member of the Royalist Army.
Right.
Debts forced him to sell Wimpole in 1683.
Okay.
The Cutler family, 1686 to 1710, they bought it from the
Come nearer
MP
there. Yeah.
and owned it till his death in 1693.
Yeah.
Then the Duke of Newcastle owned it for a year, the Harley family for about 20 years,
Yeah.
the Earl of Oxford, then the Earls of Hardwicke.
Okay.
First Earl of Hardwicke and Lord Chancellor bought Wimpole in 1739.
Yeah.
He built the north and south fronts of the house in red brick with Portland stone dressing. So his cabinet rooms were made into one ground floor gallery. For his picture collection, he was Attorney General, so he's quite high up in the government.
Yeah.
There's a load about him.
Gosh, there's a load of this.
Load of them, yeah. And then the Viscounts Clifden had owned it from 1894 to 1937.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Captain and Mrs Bainbridge
Yeah.
until 1976.
So then presumably the National Trust took over.
Yeah,
Glasses are falling down.
in
So I've
1976.
no idea where you are now.
I'm here. So it's been owned by the National Trust since 1976, okay?
Alright. A bit of violence going on there. Yeah, so that would have been a grand entrance, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So it went all the way down there to where those other trees are.
Yeah, this is the wall that's called a ha-ha. It's not really a wall, is it? I think that's why they're called ha-has. Hope you can hear me above the planes. Trouble with being so near Duxford. The size of these trees.
I know.
It's enormous.
Maybe that was planted by those first people.
Jenny thinks this is the original moat that went round the manor house, the original manor house. We're just walking around the outside of the garden. Yeah, so we walked from the house all the way around the edge of the gardens along here to where we are. We'll still walk right round over there and back, which is what we're going to do. Rob is on a short lead. There we go. Yeah, safely negotiated the field of cows with one mad Westie. We're going to head on up to the church up there.
Is it a church?
Well, I think it is, isn't it?
I don't know what it is.
Can't remember. We'll find out in a minute. Right, we've got this amazing old building here. Look at the view here. All the countryside you can see. There's the house over there. Way off in the distance. And the lake. And this thing behind us.
It's a recently restored 18th century Gothic tower, and it was among one of the winners of the 2016 European Union Prize for Cultural Heritage. And it's designed to look like a medieval ruin and is based on a sketch by the architect Sanderson Miller in 1749 for his patron, Lord Hardwicke, the owner of Wimpole.
Okay.
And it was done under the supervision of the great landscape designer Lancelot Capability Brown.
Okay.
It was built from 1768 to
Same for
72.
Stowe Gardens.
Yeah. It went into ruin for over the the years, but it was restored, as I say, and won an award in 2016.
Okay, thanks. Somehow made it to another bridge.
Well, we could have just come straight down, but we took that route, didn't we, all the way around there and then all the way back to here.
Yeah. You ready for a lie down? Go on then. In you go. I think we're all shattered after that walk. I think we walked just over 4 miles. 4 miles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 1100 steps, 11,000 steps.
11,000 steps. So yeah, it's a good walk, and it's good for us. I think we walked more miles in today than we probably walked all month last month. So anyway, I hope you found it interesting. It's a great place to visit, and if you'd like to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications icon and give us the thumbs up and all of that. And I'm just going to have a little snooze. Poppy's in a crate over there. Just parked in the car park. Eventually get back to the campsite. We'll see you soon. Bye then.